Stuff.
Hey,
there we go.
I'm your co-host Jason Pollock, and this is your host and person who should be talking over me, Tony Slade.
So we had a bunch of technical difficulties because I was connected and it said nobody was here. And so we've sat here for like 20 minutes trying to talk to nobody, realizing now that we weren't actually connected. So yeah, there's that.
So you want to tell them what we're doing, Tony?
Nicole! Dun, 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 dun. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so I'm trying to, now that I'm figuring out that this thing is actually connected, we're good. I was trying not to sing out of key. Now I got that in my head now. Okay, so I have to connect now the selling part of this real quick. So talk amongst yourselves.
Oh my God, they're lining up like it's Black Friday. I could see it now.
The numbers are climbing. So if you are coming in through any other page except for the Nightmare Arts page, so Facebook / Nightmare Arts Gallery, you will not be able to do the shopping part of it. You can watch the show all you want. It just will not allow you to do the buy thing. We're just testing it, so if you don't want to buy it for real, just act like you're buying it. That's all I really need, just to make sure that this stuff is working.
We'll gladly refund you next year.
Yeah, we'll get around
after
to
we
it.
Really took off. After we really take off.
Yeah, somewhere around in there. No, all you have to do is just say that you want to buy it, and then go right afterwards and say pass. So you guys talk for a second. I'm going to connect to this thing, and hopefully this will work here.
Talk amongst yourself. Oh, you're talking to me.
Yes, you talk to the crowd, and then
I was going to say it'd be a little difficult for the crowd to talk to themselves.
No, they can talk to each other.
There's the chat. There's the chat box.
There's always the chat.
Remember that. No matter how lonely you are, there's always a chat. Isn't that lovely? Okay. How many people we got watching? 7 people. Well, that's an odd number.
Woo!
Get it? 7 is odd.
Nah.
Hey, Jennifer. I sent my GPS to Bonnie Tyler's voice, and now she's always saying, turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely, and I'm never turning around.
Hi, Nicole. Talk to me like lovers do. Can we do that?
It's a really bad karaoke night is what it is, because I can't get connected to the selling software that I'm supposed to be here for.
So we're going to be doing really bad karaoke.
So really bad karaoke is on the thing. Speaking of, did you see that the lead singer of the Verve Pipe got up at some bar in Michigan in his hometown and sang the Verve Pipe song, and not one person in the audience knew that was him?
I believe, I would have not known it was him either. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you his name. I love the song. I would have said,
it's the one that it's the one that's the Oxford Comer or whatever it is.
Oh, the hair, the guy.
Yeah, the guy with the hair.
He's
also got a nose. He's got a couple of teeth in there somewhere. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh my God, he's got to be ancient right now.
No, I don't think he is.
Oh, Google it, but how unprofessional would that look? Remember also, for $100, I will keep my clothes on. The more you give, the more layers I will put on my body.
Yeah, look
By
at
layers,
you.
I mean Tony.
One of your fans you got there.
Jason, Erica here. Oh no, Erica.
He said, "Oh no, oh no, not her."
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh, awkward silence. Hi.
Erica, how did you find me? You know, Erica's my piano teacher. For those who are wondering, and I'm failing miserably. But then again, you know, screw the child prodigies, because everybody knows now when a kid sits down at a piano, picks up a guitar, whatever, they're going to be amazing because they can do this inside and out. They're not, their mind isn't cluttered with all kinds of other horrible thoughts like world events and you know, why am I buying fruit? It's going to spoil before I get to finish it. And these are the kind of things that prevent me from practicing piano like I should be practicing piano.
Yeah.
You are everywhere, Erica.
Okay. Continue with Facebook. Continue as Tony Slade. Select a streaming location. Nightmare Arts Gallery. Select the stream you'd like to connect to. Currently running live. It's got to be this one. All right.
Erica is everywhere. Erica is everything and everywhere. Erica is life.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Hey, look at that. We're live with the home QVC of horror.
Okay, we're good. All right. So we actually have something that we can sell. All right.
And 925 sterling antique hand carved shell cameo necklace, Victorian.
Yes, it's right over there somewhere if you want to grab it. It's right inside of that case right there.
In this case.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess it's this.
By the time you find it, somebody's already gonna. All right. So somebody somewhere say sold one. Yes. No, that's not it. But sure, this will work. We'll say it's this one. That's not even a cameo.
Oh
my God. It's the one in the bottom corner over there. Oh my God.
This thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Nicole said sold one and did that. I know. He hands me the Grim Reaper one and says, "Oh, here it is. Here's the cameo." All right. So this is our beautiful cameo. Ooh. Oh. It's sterling silver. It has the whatever that lobster claw clasp is. But Nicole's already bought it. Did it notify you, Nicole, that you got it? Anyone?
Let's QVC
Bueller.
this up. All right.
Bueller.
We're gonna really act like we're
Bueller.
on QVC. And this is great to wear to any goth wedding, really any goth event that you might want.
It doesn't have to be goth. It could also be a Victorian event. So you could be some of the steampunk, and it's could be worn by a male or a female in a steampunk event.
Well, you know, what's your name, Nicole?
Nicole, did it tell you that you bought it? Bueller.
That's the Grim Reaper, Jen said. Yeah. What is a cameo? Do you want to explain what a cameo is?
Can somebody else say sold one for me? Just type in sold one. You're not buying it for real.
Yeah, you're not buying it for real. This lovely cameo, good for any steampunk goth Victorian era. Just really want to show your individualism.
All right, so yeah, it's got you in there, Nicole. So say pass one, Nicole. Sorry, it's out of stock. All right, good. So now say pass 1, Nicole, so that it'll take it out of there. And then it'll notify Jennifer that she got it. Cool beans. All right. So it took you out of there. Now it'll go to Jennifer. And now Jennifer say pass 1. We'll move on to our next item. All right, Jennifer, say type in pass 1 so that it comes out. Okay. Now we have
these 2 Mothman prophecy pins.
this lovely one. Now give me the other one that you had.
Oh, the Grim Reaper.
No, the other cameo, the smaller cameo.
Oh. That I had. Oh, tell me what a cameo is.
So a cameo is something that's carved into. So all these little.
Oh, okay.
So it's that other necklace that you gave me.
Oh, you said that was the Grim Reaper.
No, not the Grim Reaper one. The other cameo necklace, the small one, the little tiny one.
How's that?
All right. So the next one that just came up, you should see that there's a another Sterling cameo, number 2. I know. We're gonna have to educate him on our inventory so that he'll know what the heck it is we're talking about here. So now, when you show these, you see how it's all out of focus. If you put your hand in behind it, so that it doesn't try to focus on the backgrounds, it'll focus it just like that. Ooh, oh. So yeah, if you hold them up to the thing and then. So somebody say sold 2 for me, please. We lost our whole audience.
Oh my God.
Like, we don't want to watch this guy anymore.
I walked out of frame. They didn't want to see me. They thought I left. So yeah. So we got Jennifer and Nicole watching. I mean, we got to get used to only the ladies wanting to see us.
Okay, so sold 2.
And this is a mini cameo necklace, so you can bring your little one with you while you wear the big one. They'll wear the little one.
Okay. Everything's really slow for whatever reason. There it goes. So it gave it to you there now. So now say pass 2 and it'll take it back out for me. And we'll bring up our next item.
Which is
the humiliation mask.
The humiliation mask. This is let me go grab that. I feel like I'm new on the job.
So for the people that just joined us, we're just testing the software. So if you see something that comes up, just say sold whatever it is. You're not going to buy it for real. No, the humiliation mask, not the torture mask. You're not buying it for real. So have fun. Buy things that you can't afford.
This is the humiliation mask. Okay.
There we go.
Humiliate your friends with the all new, all old.
Very, very old.
Yeah, how old is this? Humiliate? I think it's really cool, actually.
Yeah, so This is probably from the medieval times. And
I've been
basically,
there. I had lunch there.
yeah, that was pretty good. Did you get the big old turkey leg?
Yes.
So you can see the holes that were there, and they would basically put this on you if you did a lesser crime of some sort. You would have to wear this around town for however long. And it was usually like you cheated on your husband or you talked back or something. And you have to wear this around town, and then they would throw rocks at you and curse you and all that kind of fun stuff.
So it's mostly women who had to wear these.
Yes. Yeah. I can guarantee you they never had guys wearing them unless it was like something really dumb. They were trying to,
right.
haze them or whatever. I guarantee
There's a man in a humiliation mask.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guarantee that they were constantly doing the. So if somebody could say sold 3, yes.
No, what is sold 3?
All right, sold 3.
I do, Jennifer. I do.
Wear it in good health.
You'd have to put your own. No, it doesn't come with the straps. You have to buy your own straps. Straps not included. Let me have a go with the humiliation mask.
Yeah, well, I'll go back and I'll watch it and I'll see how long of a lag from when I say something and to when you're doing it. It's really slow tonight. Like normally it's not. Normally the last couple of times that I've done it, usually the comments are coming up fairly quickly as to what I'm saying is pretty close to what you guys are saying from it, but it's really, really crazy today.
You know what I look like in this is Ted Danson in Creepshow when he came back as a zombie.
You want to see something really scary?
No, that was Twilight Zone the movie.
That's right. That was Twilight Zone the movie.
You can't shoot us dead because we're already dead. It's not so. I don't feel so humiliated, even though maybe I should. I don't know if I would have been as so humiliated back then. Unless it was more like not so much the mask, but like, oh no, they got the mask on. What did they do? Once again, the humiliation mask is going for, what is it going for?
We're already past it. Somebody's already bought it. We've moved on to Oddfellows Ledger, and she's already bought the Oddfellows Ledger. So
oh wow! Well, good thing you didn't tell her the cost.
she not only did she buy it, but she passed on it in the same breath. Okay, so next item up for bid is this 1900s.
Don't tell me, I'll find it.
You're not gonna be able to get it because it's up on the thing over there. We'll have to move the camera and show them, but we weren't whatever ones we're gonna be doing, we won't be doing that, so it doesn't really matter.
All right.
Nicole's on fire.
Nicole, you don't even know what you're buying anymore.
So the next thing up for bid.
1900s, it's mine. What did you hand-painted welcome?
Hand-painted
Footloaf.
Yes, it's the International Oddfellows flag banner.
Oh,
Nicole is snatching that up. She can't live without it. It's gone just as fast. Let's see what's up next. What's next? What's next? Oh, the larva kite skull. It's right there if you want to grab that one.
Larva kite?
Larva kite. It's that. Yep, that's the one. So this is a hand-carved lava kite skull. It's about 2 inches in diameter.
Is it larvae? Larvae?
No, larva kite, live e-kite. It glows. It glows in the dark. It's right here. If you
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm learning. Larva kite.
yes, please.
What is?
Yeah, just keep
larva
going. It
kite?
doesn't matter. I just need somebody to buy them so that I can cycle through these things and make it and see what and see if it's doing it.
And then do you have a list of these things that are popping up? Is this?
Yeah, that's all right here in front of you here. But I'm just going in order. The next one is actually that was the Jack Skellington one was the one you handed me. It's him and the Jack Skellington one now.
The other one?
Yeah.
That is really eerie looking.
Jack Skellington, hand carved larva kite, also glows under the black light. I forgot his thing. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Halloween.
I thought it was real.
In this town we go.
I just want to let you keep singing there.
All right. Jennifer bought that one. All right, so Nicole, you have to pass on it because it'll come up next. So say pass on that one too, just so that it doesn't stay in there. Not that it matters because it's going to end up. Oh, that's really cool. It took it, even though you screwed up, even though you said 40, it still took it and it knew. Oh well, you can keep it in there. That's easy enough. You could keep it. It's still up there. You can get it if you want it for real. It'll bill you and all that kind of fun stuff.
Really?
In this town. I'm just going down the number in order. I'm not going in the order of our list there.
Okay.
Okay, so next up we have the Pennywise limited edition right there on the wall. Limited edition print.
This?
And this was actually no, the one that's that one right there. This was actually done by the guy who did the covers for the.
This is really beautiful. The artwork is wonderful on this.
Did all of the covers for Stephen King. And as you see, it is a limited number print. Of course, the numbers are backwards on there, but
so what is that? 29.
yes,
that is really nice artwork. I would buy that myself if I weren't poor.
What's cool on this one is that the ghost that's in here does not like this because the ghost constantly
deters people.
Takes it off and puts it in different areas. Okay. Up next. Thank goodness Ruby Tuesday wasn't in here. I forgot to give her a trigger warning. Okay, Skull with the Crow over there.
You've all heard of Chrome Skull. We'll meet Crow Skull. Dun, 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 dun. Not the same, not to be confused with Chrome Skull from Laid to Rest. This is Crow Skull.
All hand carved. Forgot what the stone was, but I just really like all of that pink that's in there. I think it looks really cool.
It's beautiful artwork. Whoa, this is heavy.
I know it's definitely heavy. Okay, up next. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't forget to take that out of there. So this one is actually the painting that's in behind me.
The crow?
No, it's the 6 works of the devil up here.
Oh, those 6 blocks there.
Yeah.
That's really creative. I like it.
It's all the different and they show them the little things on the bottom. So there's a magnet that's in there.
I broke it.
And you can decide who wins the tic-tac-toe. So the devil or
the Pope.
The Pope, yeah, whatever you want to call it. So
Bishop.
who do you like to win?
The bishop or the devil?
Most of the time, that's who they pick. And so it's down in that bad corner there. Yep.
I know how to play.
And you win.
But this time, not so fast, Satan. Dun, dun, dun.
He came in the last second.
Stole the show. You can have this for
a mere $300.
Is it $300?
Yep.
For a mere $300, this is actually a lot of fun. Great at parties, good conversation piece.
Yes. Okay. So now the frame's all askew.
The magnet's a little askew too.
Who was skew? Oh, well, that's crooked. Okay. Up next, we have
We're going to start the bidding for this at 2 bits.
2 bits. All right. This one is right behind me as well. It's this abstract Leatherface, Black Maria right there. Yep.
Is that Leatherface?
Yes. So this is at the end of Leatherface, when she jumps into the truck. This is the truck that picks her up, the Black Maria. It says Black Maria on the side of the truck.
Artist.
And then the numbers are the actual DOT numbers from the truck that picks her up.
This is from a true fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's you know, you have to be really into that stuff if you know what
for $270. Nicole, do you want it?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for playing. If there's anybody else in the room, so basically we're just testing the software. So if you could just say the number of whatever it is, like right now we're showing number 11. Just say sold 11. It'll put it in long enough, and then just say pass, and it'll take it right back out again. You don't have to buy it for real, but we're just practicing to see make sure all this stuff works, because next week we're going to have the actual show. So so 11
for $270. Support local artists, independent artists who's a big fan of Leatherface.
That's right. Okay. Up next, we lost everybody. We lost everyone.
They're with you in spirit. Is Jennifer still here?
Yeah, she's still here. At least somebody's still here. So this is an antique cameo. It looks just like this. So
Okay.
yay, somebody's still here.
How's this? I'm assuming this is.
That's not it. It's more pink on the inside. Nope.
I'll learn.
Here's the picture if you need it.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah.
It's the one in the middle there. In this town we call home. Everybody here with a pumpkin song. There you go.
By the power of grace, call.
The power of Christ compels you. And then just go this side of the thing. You gotta watch those other ones. They have a protruding pin. There you go. Hi, Brandy.
Brandy, you're a fine girl. This is going now for.
Okay, it's already sold. Sold and take it away.
I need to know how much they spent on it. Not your business.
Yeah. All right, up next.
What if somebody really wants to buy something today?
Well, then they just don't take it out of the cart.
Fair enough.
All right, so the next one is the one with the dress clip. It's right there. I can see it. One more up. Right there. Yep.
And what is this?
So this is a dress clip cameo, which is kind of cool because everybody now has the pins, but back in the day they would clip this onto their dress. And then, as Amy would say, weirdly close.
I have to tell you, I've never clipped anything to my dress. Nor have I ever worn one. I need to bet.
All right. Up next, we have I'm not doing those.
Stay with us. You can't wait to see what's next.
What's next?
It could be anything.
It's all these dolls just going through this. No, we're not taking that off the wall either. The Badger Box.
The what?
The Badger Box.
I think you said badge.
This one, all right. Just take the two little things off the top of it.
Is this a box tomb of a dead badger?
Yeah. It lights up as well. How much you can see that.
This is great for any bridal shower, bris.
That's right. So pretty. All right. It's yours, Jennifer. Thank you. Got it?
Yeah.
Up next, we have the Betty and the Wolf art print, which is in the back.
Betty and the Wolf one.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're going to have to. That's the gigantic poster that's behind me. That man-made stone necklace right there.
I'm sorry.
The one that's on the bust.
Oh, okay. This is really nice.
This one you should model. Yes, you can't see it because of the black. Great for all your gothic affairs.
You'll be the belle of any ball with the new handmade stone necklace. Maybe your Prince Charming will fit your neck with it if you leave it behind.
All right.
That was a Cinderella reference. But I used necklace instead of shoe.
The Bombay Company trinket box is right there, that red one. No, the trinket box.
So sorry.
The next to it.
Oh,
There you go.
For $25.
It's very blingy.
Where would you use this?
So this is for all your little trinkets. So you would put this next to your bed, your nightstand, and then if you take your rings off at night or whatever, you put them in here. And then this one does, the clasp on the inside of it is broken here. It still fits really well with the magnet. The magnet still holds it really well, but it does not come up on the top where it is.
Because the clasp is broken, it used to be $500. Now it's $25.
Yeah, well, that is why it's so cheap, because normally these trinket boxes are up pretty high because they're a Bombay, but because the thing is broken on it.
$20. I'm sorry, $20.
Sold for $25. Then right next to that wood face, tattoo face beanbag doll in the case.
In the case.
Oh, did it? It showed you a picture on that one? Oh, that's cool. I don't know why it does that. Now the tattooed face one that's in the box right there, up in the back, leaning up against the wall.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You must be patient. It's a very delicate thing. I want to be careful holding it. Wait till you see this.
I forgot the whole. There's a whole story behind these, and I don't remember now exactly what all of it is.
And that's the great thing about it. You can make up your own story.
That's right. That's right. It doesn't have to be the real story.
That was loud.
Oh, good. It pops up in the messenger with the picture. That's cool. It should pop up on the thing with the picture, but the box is still in really good shape. There's a little bit of folding there, but for the most part, the box for it's in amazing shape.
Do you have any idea how old this is?
I would say it's at least 70s. And it's probably before that, to be honest with you.
This is all the way from Bombay.
Along with the trinket box that we had. He's gonna steal your soul. He is.
You look like you're threatening to hurt him if someone doesn't pay for it right now.
That's right. Buy it now, or the dog gets it.
He's in the wrong side.
That doesn't matter. Actually, that's the correct side. It's the other side that's the incorrect side. All right. So nobody wants the doll. Oh, there you go.
Did the doll sell?
It did.
Right on. Thank you, Jennifer.
Bowels of Holly. Try to get one once it's not full of.
What am I looking for?
The bowels of holly in the jar right there.
The bowels of holly.
So you too can deck the halls with the bowels of holly.
Oh, wow. And what do you use the bowels of holly for?
So this is, the whole song, the Christmas thing of deck the halls with bowels of holly.
Yes, yes.
So now you have the bowels of holly. And holly, it even has the date that he harvested holly.
This is actually really clever. I like it.
And then the bowels and the holly bush. So for all your serial killer friends that want a little leftover bit of holly right there, can't really see on the top, but it shows the date that he harvested holly.
You know, I gift wrapped. I played a Killer Santa and gift wrapped and gutted. And this it was terrible.
It was.
It was so bad. I didn't write it. I just got paid to be in it.
All right. No takers on the bowels of holly.
You know, it's just because.
So if there's somebody that just popped in, we're just practicing with the software. So if you want to quote unquote buy something, just say sold whatever it is, and then just say pass, and it'll take it right out of your.
Unless you want to buy it.
Yes. So now I've got two in there for. You want the mold one, all right? All right, we'll get you the one with the mold.
Is this Ringo Starr?
You've got two of those in there, so make sure you pass.
Unless you actually want it, in which case, by all means.
So pass on 23 as well. You've got 23 still in your cart, Jen. And then pass on 26 as well. And then, pass on 23 because you've got both of those still in your cart. Captain Spaulding, print on canvas, right there.
Captain Spaulding, print on canvas.
It's right there.
I love this. The late great Sid Haig. This will go quick.
I just love this one because it's the sign for his chicken.
Yeah, that's
Roguesville.
That might be one of my favorite pieces. Like,
what's the matter? Don't you like clowns? And that's on canvas, and it's bordered on the back, so that will stick around for quite a while for you there. So now on a lot of these items, of course, we'll talk about this when we do the real show, but a lot of these items. So the big thing here is that we use a lot of local artists, and the artists make the decision as to what the price is of their items, and we give them 100% of whatever it is they're looking for. So some of the things you'll notice, some of the things are much higher, some things are much lower. That's because the prices are set by the artists themselves. We don't regulate because we have no idea how long it took them to make the piece or anything. So we don't take anything from the artists. So there may be some things that show up that seem higher than others. Usually it's because it's an original piece and it took them a lot longer to do it. All right, up next we have the Vietnam Korea carved mask, which is the one on the bottom.
Is there a story behind this?
Yeah, I got so sick of seeing all of my friends that make this art and seeing them doing these shows. And a lot of times when you do these like different shows, they'll charge you to be in the show, and they'll charge you a big fee to be in the show. And then they take anywhere from 30 to 50% of the price of the piece when it's sold. So they're making next to nothing. Or they have to go and buy some stupid booth at some like the punk rock flea market, and then they charge them a bunch of money to be in the booth. So it makes it next to impossible for them to make their money back. And like one of our guys, Scott Straka, his stuff, he sells his prints for $10. So if you're selling stuff for $10, it's impossible to make your money back if you're at some kind of a place like that. So they were constantly losing money. And then the only time anybody ever wanted their stuff was Halloween. So then it was like, they were making money once a year, and then they weren't making all of their money. And it was just a horrible thing for all of them. So I wanted to take care of the artists a little bit.
I think it's great.
Yeah. 50% commission. Yeah, definitely. There's some of the things on top of the 50% commission, they charge them to be in the show. Like some places charge you anywhere from $500 to $5,000, depending on how prestigious of a gallery that it is, just to be there. And then on top of that, then they charge you the commission. It's ridiculous. So that's our next one. One didn't come up for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm not really sure why that one come up. So that one's number 29. I'm not really sure why number 29 didn't pop up in there. All right. So up next we have, it's listed as a casket plate, but it's actually not a casket plate. It's actually a crypt marker, and it's right over there next to the vampire killing kit there. So it's I don't know if you can see that name on there or not, but it's Jay Whitaker. And then it's actually the crypt plate.
Was this taken off an actual crypt?
I would hope not. I would hope that they took the old one off and then replaced it with another one, and that some kid didn't steal it and then sell it 12 times. But the person that I got it from is a reputable person, so I would imagine that they would not sell it if it was something that was taken off of somebody's crypt.
Yeah. So if your name is Jay Whitaker,
that's right.
A crypt plate for you.
You left, yes. Your lights are on. Jay Whitaker. The Honda Accord, your lights are on. All right. So Jen say pass 23 and then pass 30. Say pass 23 also, because there's still one thing in your cart. All right, Cheyenne Waiting in the Forest print. It's actually in the back, laying up against that thing, so you might not be able to find it, but if you can find it easily, if not, we'll move on.
Cheyenne Waiting against the Forest print.
Yeah, it's right up against the back there. In this town we go home.
Is this it?
Yep.
I'm good.
Good job. Hi, Skylar. So we're just testing the software. If you see something that's in there, you can just bid on it, or I mean, just say what the number is, and then you can take it off. It's no big deal. We're just making sure that everything works, because next week we're going to have the real sale. So we're just making sure that everything works and everything goes together. So this is called Waiting in the Forest. And this is actually a really cool print. They don't have too many of these that are out there.
It's got a really creepy feel about it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You can always call me at the Nightmare Arts number, which is 609 Grim Art. That's always easy. We can do something like that. That's pretty easy. All right, so Cheyenne Waiting in the Forest. That was number 31, the one that we just showed. So if somebody can say sold 31 for me.
I so wish I had an auctioneer's voice. I wish I could do that. Highway cars.
Sold American. So that little Shays Bono down there.
This.
Yep, the one of the Pez. Yeah, no worries. Just you can call me still at that same number. So this is the Pez.
I swallowed wrong. I'm not sick. I'm sorry.
Pogo the Clown. And all those his little dead victims in the bottom there.
Is this a character made up by the artist?
No, this is Ed not Ed Gein.
Oh, John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, Gacy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then it's got all these little numbers and stuff at the bottom. I know each one of these represents part of it. Maybe it's the number of kills. It's got all of the different pieces that it represents in there.
You know, I'm embarrassed for having asked that question. I should have known better. Make me feel better. Come on.
Oddfellows bell. Right there.
Oddfellows belt.
Right up in the thing right there. She said, give him the Galician mask. He should be embarrassed.
For shame.
So this is an Oddfellows ceremonial belt. It's probably from around 1890. It's got the cool belt buckle there. I don't know how well you can see that because I can't get my hand in mine to get it to focus. And then it's got the ceremonial clip on the back.
I have to ask, what is the Oddfellows belt?
So the Oddfellows, their purpose in life, which it still is to bury people that can't afford to be buried. So they will use their funds to bury people that can't be buried. And back in the day, and back in the 1800s, they used to also guard the grave sites. And they would wear all black, and they would stand by the graves and make sure that people didn't loot the bodies and steal all the stuff from them. And because they were constantly like, around death and all of this stuff, people started to think that they were satanic and all this stuff. So they had to kind of go underground, and they became this secret society. And so then you're not supposed to know who any of the members are, any of that kind of stuff. Which there's actually a couple of things over there that are really cool, because it actually I got a ledger that has all of the members in it, and it shows all of the actually no, it's the books that are up there. And they seal those, yeah, exactly, right there. And each side inside of those, it has like letters, heads, it has like so and so didn't pay their dues, and like all this stuff. And you're not supposed to know who these people are. So it's really cool that, that something like that
exists.
And it's from, that one's probably 1905, 19.
Collection too. You found out.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so 34. I'm not going to keep him running around. You guys get the general idea. So all of this stuff seems to come up pretty quickly now. Are you getting notifications pretty quickly? Hi, Lisa. I've got like 4 of them. They are so cool. Here, I'll grab them and show you it's just so cool. There's so much fun stuff that's inside of these.
I love that people know what the Oddfellows ledger is.
I don't know if this is the.
Can I ask you where you found the Oddfellows ledger? Or
Each one of them
well enough alone?
Yeah, each one of them is different places. Some of them are from auctions, some of them are from yard sales, some of them are from just, there's just so many different things that come up. I've got like 6 different ones, and so the one that I'm looking for, it's got all the letters and stuff in it. This one's cool too. So like this one's cool because I don't know how well you can see all of this, but it's 1903 up in this corner, and it's got like all these different letters in here of all the different things that they, like, if they didn't pay their dues, when they paid, what was left after they were done paying. It's got a bunch of the different officer things. Yeah, there we go. I like this one because it's got all of these different letters that are in it to all the different people in the lodge. And it's got ones that'll say like, hey, you didn't pay your dues, and if you don't pay them up pretty quick, we're going to need to remove you. And then there's like receipts from the hardware store when they bought things from the hardware store. And it's even got the IOF lodge that it's from. And then like, here's a list of all of the members It's just a really, really cool piece. Like I was just really impressed with them.
Hamilton. So this is Jersey based.
Yeah.
Were they all over the country?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Okay.
Just really cool pieces. I just really was really enthralled just looking through some of this stuff. And it goes all the way up to 1938. Actually, here's 39. And I've got like almost 6 of them total. Just really cool pieces. All right, so let's see what's up next here. I'm just gonna put one more thing up. Looks like yeah, absolutely. It's none of that. They're like, you're not supposed to know who the members are. You're not supposed to know any of that stuff. So to have an entire list in there of who the members are, that memorial card there is cool too. One in front of it. I like this memorial card too because it's it's one of these typical 1800 memorial cards that you see, but then on the back of it, it's got this obituary notice, and in the obituary notice, it says that he was a member of the Oddfellows, and it says what lodge and like all that stuff. And again, you're not supposed to know who these people are, and then they're printing it in the paper in his obituary. So it's just really, really cool. All right, so let's play with one more here just to make sure. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. Creepy monkey voodoo right there.
This?
No, it's the voodoo monkey that's hanging on the wall right there.
Oh, sorry. We're gonna learn what monkeys and people look like.
I don't know what the story behind this is. I just saw it and thought it was really creepy, so I grabbed it. So it's this little monkey. And he's like wearing a voodoo outfit. And he's got his little voodoo bottom to it. And then it's got a tag.
Toys from yesteryear are really creepy.
Yeah. Well, and you can stick your finger up in the bottom of it, so it looks like a little puppet.
You can stick your finger up in there. Now translate that.
It's out of stock.
It's how to stop.
Somebody already bought it.
Wow.
Somebody snatched it out from under you. Let me look and see who purchased it so I can make sure that whoever it is takes it off.
Unless they really want it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Now I'm the king.
Hi, Greg.
On the jungle VIP. I reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's. The best laugh in
it is definitely a creepy monkey. Woo! right, so Jen, you got like a bunch of stuff in your cart. um, yeah, just go in and get rid of all the stuff in your cart because you've got like the cameo still in there, the tattooed doll is still in there, the trinket box, and then you're on the wait list for the monkey. I'm not sure whoever got the monkey. Make sure you pass on the monkey so you don't have to pay for it for real.
Let's.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still showing. It's still showing us 3 things in your cart. So if you want to pass, can't see these ones. Pass on 31. Pass on 30. What those 2 ones? They're so small.
All right. 33, 31, 33, and 23, and 40.
I don't know why it's why it would be pausing when you try to comment. Are you on the Nightmare Arts page, Greg? Or are you on my personal one? You have to be on Nightmare Arts because you're not a friend of mine for whatever reason. You don't like me quite that much, I guess.
All right, one of them just disappeared, Jen. So got 33, 31, and 23. 40 just disappeared.
What else can freak him out? What are you afraid of, Greg?
How about I just take my shirt off?
What else can I torture you with? All right. Maybe you did. Yeah, no. It's there. This thing doesn't show me who's here. It just shows me that there are people here. It doesn't show me the actual people that are here. And because there's people in Twitch and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, it doesn't tell me where they're coming from either. So it's one of those. So all right, so I'm gonna stop playing because it looks like it's at least working. So next week we're gonna do the real show. So keep an eye out for all of that kind of fun stuff. We will be broadcasting on all of the things, but the only one that you can go into to buy from is the Nightmare Arts page itself. Everything else you won't be able to buy from. And then we've got the, for speaking of being high over there, wherever you disappeared to, Greg, you might want to be a contestant on our game show. We're going to be doing a 420 game show where it's conspiracy theories and obscure laws. You got a little chronic cough there. Obscure laws and conspiracy theories, and you have to decide if they're ones that we made up or if they're actually real ones. And you are teams of 2. One person is the designated driver / designated survivor, and they will stay sober. And then the other one will partake in mental health breaks if they like. And then have to try to answer the questions after 2 mental health breaks. So it should be a lot of fun to watch. It all started when we were sitting around one day and this article came up about how there's a conspiracy theory that people think that the world is in the shape of a donut. And Jen said, that sounds like something somebody high would be discussing. And I said, that'd make a good TV show. And it kind of blossomed from there. So that's how this all came about. but it should be a lot of fun. So be sure to tune in for that and watch as it goes along. Thank you again for coming in and helping me play. Next week will be the real deal. Hopefully, I can figure this out enough that we can sell things. Yeah, I mean, that definitely would be a good combo. Why is it not showing my things anymore? Denied. Oh, there it is. Boop, boop. I was going to do it 12 times now. Yeah, so thanks again. We appreciate you coming in and helping out. We'll have all sorts of fun stuff here. I don't know who all's in here. I don't know how many of the people have already seen all this stuff, but this is the gallery. Uh-oh. The butt on there.
Your arm doesn't twist that way.
I know. When it's got the butt, we're not supposed to show the butt on Facebook. So yeah, all this stuff will be for sale, and then we have a bunch of other stuff that's in the back. Probably next week, I'm going to focus all on posters, so I don't kill my poor co-host running around. That we'll just have a stack of posters.
I need the cardio. I got to lose this dad bod. It's all right.
So we'll do a bunch of movie posters and other posters like that next week, and so it should be a fairly simple one. And then after that, we'll start getting into the shows where we'll sit and bullshit about movies and talk about the different movies, and then interview stars and whatever else that comes into it. So it should be a really good time. We're going to try to make it so that it's not just the same old selling show, and then it's not the same old not blog, is what I was not podcast. Yeah, so it's not the same old podcast and a couple of talking heads talking about the whatever
your favorite scary movie.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll try to make it as interesting as possible.
Back to that, a podcast about horror films.
A podcast about podcasts of horror films.
Okay, you're onto something.
Yeah. You could talk about people that talk about horror movies and how the people that talk about horror movies are so ridiculous. And you could have a whole podcast.
We're part of that crew.
Well, yeah, but we're going to be the podcast about the podcast. So then it's not quite the same.
That's right. You see what we did there?
Yeah. See, we rub it, flip it, rub it down, or whatever that is. Switch it, rub it, flip it down. Oh, no.
There might not be any rubbing on this show, but
there might be. We just don't know.
You never know. You never know what to expect at the Nightmare Art Show.
That's right. It is rated PG-13, NC-17, whatever the middle one is.
Whatever the mood strikes us.
Yes, yeah, whatever the one in the middle is. We have to keep it semi-normal for Facebook purposes. But all right, guys, we love you. We'll talk to you all for real next week. D for dirty. There you go. Rated D for dirty. If there's any issues that came up while you were in here, please let me know. Feel free to instant message me or whatever and let me know what kind of issues that you came across so that I can fix them for the real show. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.